Good morning, good morning, good morning to you. Y'all, listen, welcome to Jesus and the whole lot of coffee. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy Saturday, y'all. I got my robe on. I got my shirt. God got me. Listen, because he got me, y'all. Listen. Hello, hello, everybody. Hello, hello. No, what my background? There you go. My background speaking of some. Y'all, I'm so excited. Can you do me a favor? You know how I gotta act. Can you go ahead and share this out? Tell your cousins, friends, your uncles, them that this bald-headed man is here and he is asking you to join him on this conversation today. Remember to like it, to share, to subscribe. Help me to get the word out about what we're doing here at Jesus and a Whole Lot of Coffee. I'm so excited that you guys are connecting with me. It makes me feel so excited. Listen, remember also to let me know your thoughts, your feelings, your ideas. You know, here at Jesus and a Whole Lot of Coffee, it's a show about how to overcome while overcoming. And my hope is to bring love, light, and joy to you during this conversation. And that is the hope. So while you're listening, put your comments in, put your prayer requests in, put your thoughts in, your testimonies in, because you're part of the Coffee Bean community, and I'm so happy to have you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So listen, I got me some coffee, but I do have a mug. I'm gonna go ahead. This one just reminds to be yourself. Be yourself. Bring a little cup with me. Yeah, it's nothing like a morning cup of coffee. It is some coffee in here. Get you some. Get your tea. Go ahead and do that too. Hope my lighting is good. And then the cup of the week is a cup that my mommy, I snuck it from my mommy. It actually was a gift that my tea gave her, I think. And I snuck it from her. Tea, she thought she had it, but I snuck it from her. I know I snuck it from her because I thought it was so cute. It was a gift for her, and I snuck it from her. She said I could borrow it. So this one said, no, guys, such a cute little mug. It's an on-the-go mug. So thank you, Mommy, for letting me sneak it from you. Listen, I'm so excited you're here today. Come on in and let's see what's brewing. Today, I wanted to kind of share a personal story of how I'm overcoming while overcoming, and get some tools that I believe, are helpful in this new phase of our lives. Y'all, this January, February have been some rough months. It has been a lot going on in like my life, in the lives, I think, of a lot of people. And I'm gonna be honest, this current administration scares me. It does. It does scare me. Now, Jesus, a lot of cover, all people are welcome, but I just want to let you know that this current administration scares me. And there's been so much going on in the news, in the media. Oh my God, that it's just been feeling like, what in the world is going on? And things that we just never even heard of and that were even possible are happening in front of our eyes. And so the anxiety of it all has just been a lot. But then I begin to think about ways to not sit in despair, right? Because we have to make sure that we don't let the media, the world that we're living in, give us in a place of despair. And why I was thinking of that, I believe God gave me some things that I wanted to share with you, and that I believe they were helpful for me, that I hope are helpful for you. Okay, so you get your pen, write down for me, because I believe that it'll be some things that I believe will helpful. So the first thing that I want you to do, to start thinking about, because I was feeling overwhelmed. I was feeling very like, oh my God, like I couldn't overcome it, because it felt like there was so much things that was happening. And the first thing that came to me was pray. And prayer is something that I try to do every day. In this season of our lives, with all of the things going on, y'all, we have to pray. We have to pray. I want you to know that the first thing, you have to pray. Pray, praise, pray, worship, pray, center yourself, pray, get rooted and grounded, pray, whatever you need to do, you need to center yourself with something that is higher than you to get yourself spiritually grounded, okay? Whatever you believe, you need to get yourself spiritually grounded in this season, okay? That alone time in the morning, that quiet time in the morning, center yourself and get quiet along with your creator. My creator, I believe, is God. So God is my creator, and I have to center myself with God, have a conversation with him, and talk. And I begin to be reminded of a story in the Bible. If you'll, intrigue me for a little bit, it's the story of Paul and Silas, right? And we hear the story about Paul and Silas locked in jail, and they begin to praise and worship, and everybody started preaching then. But I want you to really think about what they were in. They were in a jail cell. And do you know why they were in a jail cell? For them preaching, for them holding fast to their beliefs. They were locked in a jail cell, bound together in inhumane situations. Doesn't that sound familiar with a lot of things that are going on in our world, that we're put in situations that are inhumane, that are out of this world, that are hard and harsh? And so Paul and Silas were locked in this jail, alone, afraid, scared for their life. And then I can imagine, in the midst of it all, in the midst of their despair, doing everything that they thought was right, they said, I have to do something to ground myself. I have to do something to remind myself that it wasn't in vain. It wasn't in vain. And I begin to imagine them sitting in there, and out of just their hearts, they begin to say a prayer. They begin to sing a worship song. They begin to do something that just reminded them of their faith. It wasn't like they sit in a nice jail cell and they got coffee and tea and then it's a moment they just automatically, song doing praise worship. No, in the midst of their despair, in the midst of their horrible situation, they decided to do something to root, ground, and center themselves. And that came out as prayer, that came out as worship, that came out as a moment of rebellion, right? Of just sitting in it and saying, I'm going to choose to center myself in praise and in prayer. And because of that centering, because of that connection of the two, the jail and the chain, the earthquake happened. It broke, they began to break free from the chains that they were going through. I'm here to encourage you that in the midst of your despair, in the midst of the uncertainty, in the midst of the pain, all you need to do is activate your prayer life. Activate your praise. Activate that time along with God. And I believe that things will begin to break, change, and shift in your life. I decree and declare that for you, that as you are praying, as you are believing, as you are getting into that place of that groove, that connection with God, that things are going to begin to shift, break, and shift, and begin to shake, break for you in the name of Jesus. I believe that in the name of Jesus. Do not allow the despair to stop you from your prayer. Don't let despair stop you from your prayer. So the first thing is you need to pray. The second thing is you need to activate. Prayer and activate. Okay? The activate means that in this season of your life, and I believe all of us are called to a place of action. No longer are we going to be able to sit down and allow things to just happen. We have to speak out about what is going on in the world that we live in. We have to speak out about things that we're passionate about. Because if you do not use your voice, if you do not speak out, then you lose your power. And we know that we're living in a world and under a different regime that if you do not use your voice, if you do not speak out, you will be overlooked. Things will begin to happen without your control, and then you will feel helpless. So we know we're going to pray. We know that we're going to center ourselves and we're going to praise and get our mental, spiritual place together. And once we have that, we can get the marching orders to activate into action. Go to a protest that you are passionate about. If you're not a protester with a picket sign, sign a petition. If you're not a petition person, boycott something. I'm boycotting Target. Now, I ain't going to Target that much anyway because it was high. But boycott Target. That's the simple thing. Boycott Walmart. That's the simple thing. If you don't want to protest, if you don't want to sign a petition, you can boycott. You can choose where your dollars go. You can make a Facebook post. You can go and volunteer at something. Do something that activates your cause and your call to power, okay? So we're going to pray. And we're going to activate in this season. Listen, you want to make sure that you're not laying dormant and letting things happen that you could have had the power to stop, that you could have had the power to cease, that you could have made an imprint by you just putting your hands to the plow and getting out there. The last thing that I want you to do is that I want you to remember that in this tough time, that while you're praying, while you're activating, you need to build up your community, hanging around those people that make you feel happy. Start building up new friendships and networking pools, things that you need to, people that are in your life that uplift you, that encourage you, that bring you joy. It is in that season now that you need to do that, okay? Because we need community. And we need you all to build each other up. We need to build each other up. So build that up as well. Also build up your coins. Because listen, Linda. It is a time to save. Because we know times you might need coins. Build up your resources. Start saving. Start doing an extra savings account. Start investing. It's time to build up your resources and your coins. And more importantly, the last one is to build up your health. Go to the gym, take those supplements, go to the doctor, get that checkup, build up your health in this season because we need you. We need you, friend, in your good health. Also, build up your mental health. Go to a therapist. Go get that mental health. Take them pills. If you need your pill, take them. Build up your mental health. So, in this season, with all of the calamity that is going on, all of the rigmarole that is going on, yes, rigmarole that is going on, I want you to be reminded to pray. Yes, pray. You need to pray. Secondly, activate. Yes, you need to put your voice with your actions, okay? Don't sit by idly. And thirdly, build. Build up your community, build up your wealth and your income, and build up your health. Y'all, I'm not saying that's the key to getting through this, but I know that those are things that God deposited in me that are going to help me get through this, at least this first season of the Trump administration. I went ahead and said it through the Trump administration. It's going to be the first, it's going to be the part that's going to help me get through it. And I want you to figure out those things that will help you not only get through it, but thrive through it, be successful through it, overcome it. Listen, we are not in despair. We are not. I decree and I declare that you will overcome in this season, that you will be successful in this season, that you will not live in lack in this season, and that you will walk in overflow in every area of your life. I decree that for you. I believe that for you, and I believe it shall be so. You got that? Listen, so now, you know, I always like to try to end with a little something. And I was thinking about this because I do this all the time. Drink a little coffee. Why do we say, when you get to a certain age, I'm going to call you back, right? You're on the phone, you're like, I'm going to call you back. But we don't never call back. Why do we say, we going to call you back, and we know it's our tippy toe that we ain't going to call back? You know, it be in our heart that we be wanting to, but then we get busy. And then sometimes you just know you ain't going to call back. And I just also think it's like a polite thing that we do is like, oh, I'm going to call you back. Yeah, I'm going to call you back. Let me jump on this next. I'm going to call you right back. Knowing that you ain't going to call back, friend. It be so hard, y'all. It be so hard trying to make sure that you do. I've been trying to do better. Then I be like, no, I ain't gonna call. But why do we do that, y'all? Why do we do that? I don't even have no advice. I don't even know what to tell you because I know I'm guilty of it. I know I'm guilty of it. I be trying to call back the same, but I get busy and start doing, unless it's some good juice. Now, if some good juice, I will call you back. I mean, I want to hear a little bit of that tea. A little bit. Yes, I like to hear just a little bit. A little bit. Listen, you're going to overcome in this season. I feel so excited for you. I hope that you feel all the joy because you remember you're going to pray. We're going to activate and we're going to build. You got this. You got this. You got this. Remember to be bold, be powerful, and be moving. And when you want to give up and you're close to giving up, don't you dare give up. You're closer than you think. Listen, God got us. God got us. Come on, let's take our sip together. Oh, that was good. That's the back a little bit. Huh? I love y'all to the moon and back, and there's nothing you can do about it but receive the love. Huh? There's nothing you can do about it but receive the love. And if nobody's told you today that they're proud of you, I'm proud of you. I'm so proud of you. You did it. You did it. You got through it. And guess what? You're still here to tell the story. I love y'all. I'll see you next week. Share this with somebody, y'all. Like, share, and subscribe. Come back and see me next week, all right? Bye.